Alright everyone, welcome back to Just Have Fun With It. We're repping the merchandise that we've got, well, for ourselves. If we ever, like, can you see it in the camera? Can you tell? Oh, you're looking too. Look at it too. Yeah, so if we ever, like, make it and anyone wants some merchandise, I could look into doing something with that so that I could get people merchandise. But for now, obviously, because we're so small, it's a bit awkward. I'm just doing this on camera. We're not big enough and I don't have the money to make merchandise. But if in the future I got bigger and people wanted it, it's something I could look into. Anyway, we're back with another copying the internet video. This time we are going to be doing, plastic surgery. So there's a group of people and one hasn't had plastic surgery and the rest have. And we're going to see if I can actually win one and beat Beth. Let's see. Alright, let's go. It will one day.
What preconceived notions do you have when you meet someone who got plastic surgery? While some people are very comfortable to talk about their experience, for others it is still a taboo topic as they're afraid to be judged by the society.
I feel like it's going to be easy, but at the same time, someone's going to have like, oh, I've had surgery on my... Something you can't see, yeah. It's something dodgy, but yeah, something you can't see.
I got plastic surgery.
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 I got plastic surgery. I got plastic surgery.
None of them look like they've had plastic surgery.
If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win.
But it's like if they talk about, oh, because I had it like this. It'd be completely different because somebody had it on their nose. They're not like, yeah, that's something you do in plastic surgery.
Right? Yeah. Rhinoplasty. Rhinoplasty.
I had buccal fat removal and I also got lip fillers. When they would look at me, it was kind of like, okay, like they're like checking me out, like up and down to see like.
I've had moles removed.
See like what? What's this?
I've had top surgery.
I've had a rhinoplasty.
Rhinoplasty.
I had a few. I had rhinoplasty, laboplasty, and septoplasty.
Rhinoplasty is a form of plastic surgery on your nose. Very common ones include removing the dorsal hump, and other rhinoplasties are to remove nostrils or make the entire nose smaller.
Remove
How old was
it? So you see
everybody when
this?
they got their stuff done?
Mine was 2 years ago, so.
I was 18.
I was 14.
I was 19.
I was in middle school.
22.
24. 8 months ago.
I feel like it's this guy, the little guy in the middle.
Well, that hasn't.
That hasn't had plastic surgery. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like it's him. But we haven't heard what he had.
It's pretty like superficial, but I felt like she just didn't have like the look.
He said that he got cheek surgery, and I had just never heard of the cheek surgery before.
Everything probably exists, mate. Like, you can get surgery on anything nowadays.
Screen, Adelaide, Whisper, and Sage. So each person has 30 seconds to present their case.
I was really insecure about how I looked. I used to have chubby cheeks and I had no lips at all. So it was just stuff that made me feel a lot better. And now I feel like I can actually hold my head up high. So it's stuff that I need and also my line of work.
I'm a dancer and I was kicked in the face, so my septum shifted. So half of it was to shift my septum back so I could breathe properly. The other half was to remove a bump on my nose. It's still a very large nose. I'm very well aware of that, but it was because of breathing.
Yeah, so I have had precancerous screenings since I was 10 years old because my dad died of melanoma skin cancer. So I have had some precancerous moles and I've had them removed via plastic surgery because it can help reduce scarring.
That was a bit weird. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking she's had it removed via plastic surgery though. But are they saying like, I thought that would just be a normal operation, like a skin graft. I don't know. I mean, if it's counted as plastic surgery, then she has had plastic surgery. Is this getting louder or quieter for you?
Good luck. I probably would have talked about my consultation a little bit more and the experience I had with my doctor and how he made me feel really comfortable.
So a couple people already did it, but I guess we could go around and say why we got the surgeries that we did.
Yeah, totally. Okay. Well, I was super insecure about my side profile. I had a dorsal hump, so I've always like wanted a nose with a little slope.
So I had rhinoplasty and septoplasty. It was mainly for breathing.
With Anna, it wasn't obvious that she had plastic surgery. She seemed knowledgeable, but it just kind of seemed like she was saying the same things that everybody else was saying.
So yeah, I had top surgery. I'm trans. I
Oh.
have very large boobs. So that's like, I don't want those anymore. So that's how I did my surgery.
I come from a very Italian family, so it was that very
shamed.
stereotypical like Italian nose. It was a closed procedure, so they went through the inside, shaved off the bump, changed the tip a little bit, and so now I have the slope nose and all that. Yeah.
The amount of girls who had rhinoplasties there, it was one of us. Anna and Miranda gave very, very convincing answers, and Jade's were a little more
I'm feeling like, what if, I'm feeling like could be her,
That's what I'm thinking.
but I don't know, she kind of looks like she's had her nose shaved a bit.
She might just have a small nose.
Yeah, maybe. But then again, I feel like maybe it is the girl that said about her dad having cancer, so that's why she had those moles removed. But I feel like, is she playing like a sympathy story? So they're like, oh, I can't vote her, that seems really bad.
Maybe.
Can't, you know, that's a sensitive subject.
Probably.
So I feel like it could be her, but I want to see some more rounds. Unless they just go for the
stereotypical,
win.
and honestly, the look of her nose, she mentioned she had a dorsal hump removed, but there was still a little bit of a bump there. I'd always been self-conscious of my nose, and I like begged my parents, like, no, absolutely not. So I told my parents, how about when I'm 18? They're like, sure. If you still want it when you're 18, we can help you pay for it. And I was like, okay. So when I'm 18, I go up, I'm like, I'm ready. And they're like, oh, seriously? We didn't think like you'd actually want that. And I was like, no, I do. So I went ahead and got it.
The first
Did she
one
just go
was
with
kinda
running
like
out of
yours, it was more
time?
correctional.
Who?
Did she just have her hand?
So I went ahead and got it.
The first one was
No,
kind
wait, sorry. I suppose she just...
And I like begged my parents,
I
like,
thought she went like that, as if
no,
like, come on, we're
absolutely
running out of
not.
time.
So I
Rude.
told my parents, how about when I'm 18? They're like, sure. If you still want it when you're 18, we can help you pay for it. And I was like, okay. So when I'm 18, I go up, I'm like, I'm ready. And they're like, oh, seriously? We didn't think like you'd actually want that. And I was like, no, I do. So I went ahead and got it.
The first one was kind of like yours. It was more correctional.
Oh my
And
God.
a lot of people don't know what labiaplasty is. That's surgery on your vaginal area to tighten the skin. I ended up getting rhinoplasty 2 years later.
That's what that is, Beth.
And
Now
that
you
was
know.
kind of more for just cosmetic reasons. I was in pageants and I just wanted to have a better look and feel more confident.
I think especially in this environment when everyone could relate to some kind of plastic surgery, it was very non-judgmental.
But then is it her?
And I think
not
over
being
the
funny?
years I've been a lot more like comfortable
Her
talking
nose
about
is
it.
quite big.
For those of you who
Has
had
she
to
had
like
nothing
pay out
done
of
to it?
pocket, how much did it end up
I'm
costing
being
you
a
all?
bit of a dick.
Insurance covered some of it, but my
No,
parents did
it's true.
pay between 8 and 10K.
What was covered by insurance?
The breathing part, because my septum was shifted, so yeah.
I get filler put in because the revision didn't fix what it was supposed to fix.
I feel like it's true that she's got a big nose, so she can use that as a defense. But I feel like she's using the breathing thing as an excuse, and maybe it is her. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But the initial procedure, it was $9,000.
How long did you wait before you got the revision?
So I got the first one summer before I went to freshman year in high school, and then I got the revision winter break of my senior year. So yeah.
Yeah, I paid out of pocket $4,500.
They're pretty good. They got
I
good
always thought you
backstories.
had to have a lot of money to have plastic surgery. And I always thought plastic surgery was cosmetic too.
I always think
but
that.
it's also correctional.
I was still under my parents' insurance when I did it, and I don't know actually how much it
Come
was.
on,
I
you're
know it was
wasting time,
partially
man. You need to
covered
hurry up.
because I had
Talking
the
for
septum and the
ages. Come
rhino
on.
together.
Anna had said some of it was covered by insurance and some of it wasn't. I was just like, okay, but like, how long ago was that? When did you get your surgery? When did you recover? It wasn't quite lining up in my head.
No insurance covered it, and it was 10 grand. Literally since like high school, my first job.
Oh.
Saved up. Yeah, little by little.
That's
Although I feel like that stage looks like a bit stereotypical. It looks like someone that may have researched a lot about plastic surgery, so she knows about it, and she's like, "How's the insurance?" Well, now I'm
True.
asking about you about the insurance. Like,
I really don't know.
it is a hard one.
Saving up.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a stigma with plastic surgery?
Oh yeah.
Like in culture that people think that you're vain if you've had it?
Oh yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Let's ask, what do you think about plastic surgery, and when should and shouldn't it be done?
Oh, if it makes someone happy, then it's their body, isn't it?
That's what I think. I think if it's something like a medical reason, like
Mm.
someone's boobs are too heavy, or they feel really self-conscious about something, like I think it's fair enough. when you just get these women or men that are just like, oh, I just want it because I want it for no reason,
They get addicted.
nothing wrong with them, and then they, if they're paying for themselves, okay, but if they're getting like, sometimes it can be like on other people's tax money, can't it, and things.
Shouldn't be. If it's not medical.
I thought there was something to do with like when you. I don't know, but I feel like if there's not like a general medical reason for it, and you're just doing it because you're addicted, I am a little bit like, come on now.
Yeah, especially like cosmetic reasons. Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys think? Let me know.
I've got no idea.
I have no idea. Come on, let's have a discussion. Like, who do we reckon, or who should we at least get?
I don't think it's Sage. I don't think it's Sage.
You don't think
that'd
it's
be too obvious.
I feel that's what I'm. But you know what I'm like? I give every possible answer of like she could be paying the sympathy story. She could have researched it so much.
I feel
That's
like
why
it
she's
might
saying about
be
insurance on everybody.
Jade. The
Which
one with
one?
like blue hair.
I
The one that said she got her nose done.
The one on the far left.
On the left, yeah. Not right, far left.
Oh, the one that I said her nose looks like it's a bit shaved.
Yeah.
Okay, you think her? I'm still a bit
I'm
stuck.
gonna go with her for now.
I'm gonna go with Adelaide for now. I actually have no idea. I'm gonna lose again. Don't patronise me, my pattern.
Oh, she's gone. My one's gone.
Whoa,
A lot of people probably don't know about cosmetic surgery on moles.
Oh my god.
I think
you can still go
they
for
saw
that
me
one,
molen and they hating.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
Come on, raise your hand, guys. I reckon they're still in.
I do too. I don't know how to do.
So who would you say like supported you the most through your recovery?
My mom.
I feel bad as soon as he said like
my mom like slept in my room for the whole like first week because I was just
I was like,
lying in the air not sleeping. I always say she's like,
could be.
Yeah.
And that's like a cover.
I did mine behind my mother's back. I didn't want them to know. I didn't want anybody to know.
I thought you meant them, her.
Or no, was it just
not till after because I didn't have like as much support going in. I didn't want them to know that I was getting it done. I didn't want them to try to stop me. I just didn't want the negative stigma
I feel like her nose
to
is
convince me
natural.
not to do it. So
Yeah,
it's
I kind of
something
feel
I
like
did
that too. But
independently on
she
my
said she
own.
had a vaginal
My parents
surgery,
were
so
incredibly
you
supportive.
can't see that.
They didn't love that I was getting the surgery at first, especially with like the whole Jewish identity, making your nose small and getting rid of the bump.
I think there's like this balance between embracing who you are and also recognizing that like if you change something that's going to give you this much more confidence, then yeah, do that. Like there's no judgment there. Who supported you?
My mom for sure. She's the one who like took care of me. Like everyone knew, but my dad doesn't. Still doesn't. I mean, he will now.
She has her nose done, right?
Because
It's a
like
bit
in his
obvious,
eyes,
isn't
I'm
it?
his
You should be
daughter,
able to see,
beautiful.
right?
Like he didn't want me to ever do that. Yeah. So I couldn't. I was too scared.
I wouldn't want my
Would
child
you guys
to have-
say it
No, but we have
affected
children.
your life in any way?
When we have
changed
children, I wouldn't want my child to have plastic surgery, really.
What if they really wanted it?
Yeah.
I think I'd support
For
them,
me,
but
it
at the
was
same
just,
time,
like,
I'd be like,
being
you're
trans,
perfect.
too.
Yeah.
Like, again, I grew up in Michigan, and that wasn't a thing. So, like, it was a coupling with, like, getting the surgery and also, like, coming out as trans. But now I'm like, I'm look amazing. I'm like, let's go to the beach or something.
I think I used to be a little more judgmental with
body
like,
positivity.
oh, like why do you wear like so much makeup every single day? I mean, now I wear a lot of makeup, but like other people's choices when it comes to self-confidence, I feel a lot more
It could be
empathetic
her.
towards, because the pain it took to like go through that
Yeah,
and
I know
making
that
that
again.
decision for myself.
So-
It took a lot,
This is
and
like the
I
hardest one
understand that people are going to go to like extreme measures to really build their self-confidence.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to change and regret it. Have you
Who are you
got
gonna say
any
now?
extra information from that?
No.
Now
I think
I'm
it might be
kind-
Adelaide.
I think it's Adelaide or it's her, but I'm going to stick with Adelaide because I feel like if
Or
I
it could be her.
change, I'll regret it.
Oh, it's so difficult, this one.
But now I'm going to be like, I should have gone with her. Who are you going? I mean, I know your character's out, but you could
Adelaide.
still stick with her.
I'll go with Adelaide.
We're both going with Adelaide.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to draw with you if you get it wrong. Right. Hold on. Oh, she's gone now.
It's a very hard thing to tell. Mine was pretty typical rhinoplasty story, so I was like, okay, well, makes sense.
Raise your hand if you're certain that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
I reckon they continue.
I don't know.
Oh.
I was second guessing myself. In my gut, I felt like Anna could possibly be a mole. And I started questioning Miranda, just because I thought
she just wants herself to be the last one so she gets the most money.
She had the perfect, or the typical plastic.
I feel like when Adelaide went out there and she was going, oh, I just had the typical rhino plastic that everyone has, and that's why I voted out. But now I'm like, oh, does that mean she did have it?
Oh, I don't like this one because it's not easy. It's a tricky one.
And then because she's going, let's carry on, which makes herself look like the mole because she's like, I don't know, does it?
No,
Was she playing a game? She wouldn't put her hand up.
She wouldn't, because she'd want.
But if she's just playing the game and going, oh yeah, I think we should carry on.
Why would it if she?
I don't know, to make herself look more convincing that she isn't a mole. I mean, it's a risky play.
Very.
Because then they could vote her. Oh, I'm so stuck.
Come on.
Are we sticking with Adelaide?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with
Well,
I'm going to swap to the other one because if I get it, the one that went.
Oh, goes up to her. Okay.
Because if we get it right, we're drawing. Or I don't get a point or anything, so I might as well go for a different one to try and get a point above you. I think it's 2-0 because the gaming one we didn't win. No, I think you're giving me that. Nobody got the 3 because you changed to a different person, even though you thought it was the other person. So.
I changed my mind today.
No,
sounds bad.
I feel like they don't talk enough, so like get an idea sometimes.
If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the box.
Oh please, turn red. Come on, turn red. I want them. I feel like the mole's gone, but I want them to be in the box. No! You could have been right.
Good job.
Please, don't give her another point.
What about if it's Jade?
Could be. Oh, I had a feeling it would be that sort of. No, I genuinely did. He reminded me of the gaming one. He was just faking it.
I was just like a science project, you know, and they were just.
They got it straight away. They voted
I
that
feel
fast.
like I had my facts down. I was ready to get specific.
I genuinely did have a feeling it was him, but because I don't know, he reminded me of like the gaming dude. He was there, but didn't know what he was talking about.
Oh my god. I'm so proud of us, too.
Well, it's still 2-0.
I knew that signing up for it. I was like, this is like my world at the end. Like I knew that I would get to the end.
Well, you guys, did you guys win it? Let us know in the comments below. We try and have a bit of a more active video next time. We're thinking of doing a little bit of cooking and making some things. So that that's how you cooking it like that. Beth's in charge of the cooking. But something a little bit more where we're on the move rather than just sat in front of a computer screen. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe because it would really help us out. But enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!